Getting this set up. Shit. Well, let's see if anybody likes to join. That'd be super sweet. If not, then watch the video later, I guess. Just checking out all the options and the shit going on here. What's this? Nope. Don't want that. You don't want to look at my face. Oh, there we go. Don't know what he saw that. Here we go. Get some inking done on my comic book here. Werewolf story, horror story. All right, here we go. Wait a minute. Nope, I'm already fucking up. Gotta get on a different layer. All right. Well, if anybody's watching, welcome. Feel free to chime into the chat. If not, just, enjoy the artistic stylings of me. Working on a comic book that I've been doing for a few years. This is a horror-themed werewolf story. I've already gotten 2 issues done of it, and this is the 3rd and final issue. This is the finale of what's going on in it. In case anybody couldn't tell, like this fucking wolf right here, he done lost his goddamn head. So, I've been having a hard time finding the enthusiasm and the time to really sit down and draw like I used to. It's hard when I am having to take care of a kid. Have a toddler, 21-month-old, and he's the cutest thing in the world, but he is a handful, like all kids and toddlers are, right? So I get kind of exhausted getting to be with him, care for him, pick him up from daycare, plus, have a wife, have a job, full-time job that isn't drawing, which sucks. So, there's a long time that I didn't even want to draw. I'm just, didn't have the enthusiasm for it. And I was drawing pretty consistently especially on my iPad here. Going digital was kind of a unique experience, or it was a leap. I had worked traditionally on pen with pencil and ink on regular paper, 11 by 17 comic book paper, all my life, and now I'm doing digital. So I started doing this because I'm no inker. The process of it is just not my cup of tea. And I thought that this would help me do some stuff, especially when I, need to just black in something. It just, it saved me a lot of time and heartache and smudging my fingers and getting dirty. I just hate being dirty. And so I did my research, and I thought like the easiest thing would just buy an iPad, um, and just start experimenting with digital work. And have yet to go back. I've been doing this for 3 or 4 years. Don't even know how long now. And it really like almost tripled my output of drawing. Because even before I had my kid, I still wanted to spend time with my wife and watch TV, do certain things after work. And I had an art room that I had set up with an art table and, drawings and figurines and things stuff that just inspired me. But then I gave it up once I went to this because my wife needed an office for school, and then eventually it turned into a baby room. But before we had my kid, sometimes it would just be hard to motivate myself to like get up and go into my art room, and start drawing, get into that mindset. It's not as easy as for me, as it is for other people. So when I got this, I could just like kind of bust this out whenever I wanted to and start drawing. I'm going to go down in here and draw something a little bit more interesting. Like I could, be sitting with my wife and we could be watching TV, and I could take this, just start doodling, doing whatever I felt like I wanted to while we were doing whatever. I could take it on road trips with me. I could take it visiting family, and when I didn't have anything to do there, I would always have this. Get a thicker line for this shit. So I mean, it used to take me a year to finish a comic book. I did several issues of my comic Bliss, which I'm very proud of. And that would take me a year to do a 24-page comic, doing the penciling, doing the inking, doing the lettering, writing the story. It's just, takes a long time, right? Especially just doing it by myself. One-man wrecking crew. No collaborators to do the inking or finding a writer. It was just all me. These are all my ideas. And finding time to do it while working a full-time job and just living a life, again, was hard for me. So it would take me about a year to do, and I usually have to do it at work when I worked on a graveyard shift. Now, when I started doing this, I was able to get 2 comics done a year. Plus, I could just draw whatever I wanted. A lot of times, like I was like, no, if I'm gonna draw, I need to draw my comic. I need to get that finished. Um, but I never had the time to just draw for myself. But doing this, I suddenly did have more time. I was able to get a lot more drawings and sketches and character designs done and stuff for conventions done. And the more I learned of the program, the more I was into it. So where was I going with this? Just kind of telling my story to no one. No one's watching this live. Maybe somebody will be watching it later. And if you are, then cool. Thank you so much. Welcome. Hope I'm not boring you too much. I don't even know what I'm making here. Some kind of pocket. I don't fucking know. Doesn't matter. I don't care. Folds in the jacket. So yeah, I was doing you know, 3 times what I used to do. But then I had my kid, and he took up a lot of my time, as he should. And not only was it hard for me to find time to sit down and draw, it was also, I was just always exhausted. And drawing just didn't seem like the last thing I wanted to do. Like I just wanted to turn my brain off. And play video games, watch TV, do something like that. Now my kid is older and I have a little bit more time to do stuff, but I was just in a funk for a long time. I wasn't able to get as much done. I was supposed to have this comic done last year, and I just couldn't find the time. But I had a newborn, so it was worth it. Made sense. And I was telling my brother Rob, he's doing a live stream right now. I was gonna ask if he just wanted to join me, but of course he's doing his own. That I just I didn't have any motivation for drawing. I was just in a weird rut, which happens. But then I was able to just kind of bust out a bunch of, you'll see in my gallery here, these are all the pages that I've done. And I was able to thumbnail out like 14 pages, the last 14 pages that I needed to do. I was able to just bust those out. So now I just have like a better idea of what's going on to draw. So, oh, hello. Hey, I got people watching. That's cool. I was just talking to myself. How's it going, Shuffled Soul? Just kind of talking about my process and what's going on with my artistic career, as you might say. Talking about how I just had no enthusiasm for drawing, but I've been getting it back. So I was able to get a bunch of these thumbnails out and done, so I was able to just draw a lot faster. So you can see I got some thumbnails here, the quick sketches, and when I look at that, I'm like, okay, I know what I need to do, and I don't need to put too much brain power into trying to figure out what I'm going to do and how I'm going to compose the page. It's just done. Plus, I was able to put the borders on. So these pages are all that I have left to do. And I was able to do that. And once that happened, I was able to just start busting out these pencils, which I do with a blue line and a sketching tool. And I did about 7 of the 14 that I had thumbnailed out. Sorry for the nudity. So then I had some free time. So I'm like, hey, you know what? Shuffled soul. No, I don't know who you are. Who are you? Is this somebody I should know? Uh-oh. Stuck. Your best. I have no best friend. Did I want to punch you today in basketball? Oh yeah, I can see your little crazy little icon. When are you going to get one of these things to hold your phone so you can join me in on some of these live streams and you can draw along with me? Then we'll get into philosophical debates. Oh yeah, that goddamn mask. So I don't even get me started on it. Oh, hi Rusty. You want to come and visit the live stream? Well, you gotta get something to hold your phone first, like I had when we did those videos together. You can get them on Amazon. They're called like tabletop phone holders or something like that. Camera mounts, phone mounts for your desk. They're not expensive at all. So get that, and then you just sign in with YouTube, and then I send you an invite, and then you just accept, and then we're good to go. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. What are you up to tonight? Rusty, come on up here, buddy. Date with the old battle axe. Are you in the middle of your date still? Is she taking a shit? Oh, finally. Robert. You know, Robert, I was going to be like, maybe Robert would want to join me on this, but then I like looked, and of course, you were doing your own. I had like a 5% chance of you not doing your own at the time. Rusty, get your goddamn paw out of here. Rusty the cat, everybody. When are we going to throw you out? Find you a new home. You keep waking us up way too early. Oh, Cody. Hey, Robert, this is Cody in the chat. Oh, Robert left. He just came in to say boo. Which makes sense. I do it to him all the time. Where'd you go on your date with the old battle axe? It's cool, right? I'll show you another cool picture I was doing. That's pretty cool, right? Mimi's. Was that a cafe? Sounds like a cafe. I'll show you some of the pages I was doing with more werewolf shit and nudity and werewolves. There you go. More nudity. More nudity and vampire shit. Welcome everybody to my first live stream. Can you? No, Robert, I can't see your messages. Like a text message? Oh, don't want to show too much of the nudity. Oh yeah, Cody? Um, sorry, I'm in the middle of two conversations. Yeah, Robert, I didn't know I was actually going to do this until like 20 minutes ago. I put JD to bed. Lori's out for the evening, and I was just like going to be playing video games. I'm like, wait a minute, I have an opportunity here. So I just like on a whim. So I'm not expecting too much, not many viewers or anything like that. But I just thought it'd be fun and give me a chance to get some drawing done. So I was going to let you know, but you were in the middle of your stuff, your drawing stuff. Cody's working on a story right now, Shuffled Soul. That's Cody, my friend. It's kind of an interesting idea, and I was giving him some pointers because this is Cody's first venture into storytelling. So I think it'll be kind of a cool thing for Cody to do. Cody is an artist. He likes to draw. He's getting better each drawing I see of his. He doesn't do like sequential stuff like this just kind of, I don't know. I don't know what we'd, yeah, this goddamn cat. Like, look at this fucker. Can you see it? Like, look at him. He's just, um, Cody, how would you describe your style? It's ow, fucking cat. It's it's very unique. Ow, fuck you, cat. But I thought, like, for Cody's story, the best way for him to do it is to kind of do it in a children's book format, almost, where it's like he prints it out and there'd be like a lot of text telling a story and then like one big image on the page. Okay, Rusty. As always, you're being a little shit right now. There's this page I was working on when I was doing a live stream with you, Robbie. Unique portraits, that's a good way of saying it. Combine some superhero and horror. Some horror characters. Combined Jason from Friday the 13th and the Hulk. And who'd you do? You did Freddy and Wolverine. You did Chucky and Ant-Man. You did Iron Man and Pinhead from Hellraiser. Yeah, Cody does some unique stuff. But we don't, Cody and I did a couple of conventions together, those horror ones. Did we do one or two? I can't remember. I know we did one. Those were fun, but they stopped doing them, and Cody and I haven't had the opportunity to do any other ones. Like, because they don't do any of the smaller ones in Utah anymore. Although they just did an anime one. But I'm no animeist. This is a scene that I ripped off from Aliens. Eat this, says eat this. Boom. Riley, if you want to see, here's some of the pages that I've gotten penciled. More or less, minus backgrounds. Rip this fucker in thrice. And then he's pulling some shit out of his gears. The wolf is feasting, and I may redo this one. Just this hand is stupid. But he throws them, and they stick on these trees, and he whistles. Here, boy, here. The wolf will look, come charging at him. He's getting ready, getting closer, and he get his watch ready. And he taps on it, and these like laser beams go. There will be a laser beam that like cuts across right as the wolf is getting there. It's gonna cut him in two. It'll look better when it's inked. Then he'll fall over dead, guts spilling out, and then he's gonna go up to where the real shit is going on. Got to put in better backgrounds. And that's what nudity. Big cool shot of the vampire chick biting down. And then these are all the sketches I've done of the rest of the pages. So I'm getting there. I got my sweat. I got my what do you call it? Got my groove again. So Cody, what do you think about what to ultimately do with your story? Do you like that idea that I had about drawing it up in that way, or what do you think you want to do with it, if anything? Can't wait to read it. I'll give you a copy, and you probably won't read it for years. Like the last one. theme of Bluey stuck in my head. It's such a good children's show. People should watch Bluey, even if you're an adult and don't have kids. It's still such a good, like, little cartoon. So many good moments. It makes me cry. It made me cry, like, several times. It's better if you do have kids, but it's a really good show. Oh, God, look at this tongue. Let's see if I can. Is this gonna? It did work. I'm gonna sing you a song every time. When I see you, I'm gonna just sing out loud to you. Can I whistle? Boom, 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 boom. I don't even know what I drew down here. What's going on with this lip? You know what I hate, Robert? You probably know what this is like. When you draw something really well, anatomy wise, and you think it comes out, it looks nice. You got all the muscles that are like fitting in place. But then you have to fucking put clothes on them and it hides everything. It's like all that work I did and I don't even get to see it. I guess it's kind of better for you, Robert, and your He-Man stuff because you can well, you get to draw more muscles than I get to. But I get to draw more nudity in my book. Yeah, no kidding. It's an all nude book. Robert, what page are you on your story? How many more do you have to go? I don't want to sing too much, Cody. Might get flagged on YouTube. Weird copyright stuff. Damn. So much. Is this last issue like have more page count than your other ones? Hmm. Then you get to do it all over again. Do you have an idea when you start your next book, you're just going to start it right away, or are you going to give yourself a break at all? Hmm. Yeah. Then you can, start doing your Kickstarter when you start doing some more original characters that you were planning on doing. That'll be cool. I think everybody left. That was just you. Oh, yeah. No. Doing a thing tomorrow night, a poker game tomorrow night. And then Sunday is Mother's Day. So, hanging out with the wife on that day. I will be getting some time the beginning of June for sure. Um, yeah, all of the commentaries. Let's just do all of them at once. But around June, Lori and I are going to see her family, her sister in California, and it's her sister's like 50th birthday, so we're going to that for the weekend. I'm going for the weekend, but then Lori's staying like an extra week with JD, so I'm going to be without a child and without a wife for the week. I know that like during the week would be hard to do anything, um, but I don't know when she's coming back. I think she'd probably come back over the weekend, Saturday or Sunday. So we could probably do some stuff then, for sure, if we don't do it before then. Well, oh my God. I might just put an end to this now since, no, I didn't really give anybody a heads up about it. Oh, I'm getting a little tired anyways. I have no energy to do anything ever. It's the most annoying thing in the world. That way you don't have to sit here and listen to me do nothing. Let's try to finish this up a little bit. Kind of works. Get this fucker some hair. Tell you what, I'm sure gonna be happy not having to draw fucking werewolves for a long time. It is a pain in the ass to just look at like Frank Cho and how he draws monsters and werewolves and hair and muscles and stuff, and it's so good, and it's seems like it'd be easy to emulate, but it's not. Maybe if I practice more, it'd be better. But I just tend to like look at some reference of actual wolves and put a wolf head on, big jacked up male human body. There we go. Well, nice little get my feet wet with a live stream. Hopefully when I have a chance to do it again, I'll have more notice and let people know, and maybe people be willing to chime in, say hi, do all that shit. You know what I mean? I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Just putting in random lines. This goddamn wolf has hair, has fur. No, put some blood on later. Yep. Well, they're fun when you can, you got the audience for it. It was just me here talking to myself for a while before like Cody and a couple other people showed up. Just talking to myself. And, I don't know. That's never good. All right. Well, this was fun. Got me a little opportunity to draw. So I'm gonna end it here. Go relax. Kid woke up in the middle of the night last night at like 4 a.m. for reasons. And I think it was my fault. Like I jinxed us by thinking like, oh, he hasn't like woken up lately. Like Lori and I are able to sleep through the night. Like we don't have to worry about like whose turn is it to get up, who's doing what. It's just like he sleeps from like 8:30 to 7:30 every single night. It's been really nice. But then last night, because I thought it in my head, I didn't even say it out loud. I just thought it. And he woke up and it really kind of fucked with our schedule. I don't like that. That's horrible. So, and I might touch myself. I mean, I'm touching myself this whole time, anyways, with my left hand. That's how I draw. Touch myself while I touch the thing. So, alrighty. Well, that's that. Thanks for stopping in. This is the end. and I'll talk to you later. So, see ya.